relationship with anything or anybody but
Girl,
Monistat.
whatever.
I'm sure you're not
Auntie
used
Bone,
to
I'm sorry that
relating
you
with
experienced
anything.
that as a child, and my heart goes out to your family, and hopefully they get
Girl, you
justice.
wouldn't have came up here with
But
that
Hold
mess.
on,
but
y'all. Hold
I want to
on.
correct something. A laugh, actually. HB led the laughs or whatever, which is why we began the recap in the first place. And if you go play the clip, which everybody keep avoiding playing the entire clip, Royale said in the live that we was replaying, she said AJ, they over there to AJ, they over there telling us that HB and Rizzy are over there laughing, and AJ said out her mouth in that same clip, I'm not addressing any of that. She was over there laughing about AJ's wig lifting on the side, and that it was showing, saying, "Oh, AJ, you need to pull your band down on your." HB led the laughs,
Wait, hold
not
on. So
Erica.
they did send me.
Erica,
Hold
Erica.
on, Lab.
Go
So they
listen to
did
the
send me.
clip.
Okay,
Hold
Go
on, they
my
listen to
did.
bad.
the
Let me
clip. I'm
address
gonna
her
play it
because
on
she
my
did
own
say my
live from
Hold
the,
name.
on, Erica. Hold on. Now they did send me that as well.
and that's
Okay, so
where it
I need you to
began.
notice the
That's
difference,
where it
Manny.
began. It
I
did
need you
not
to see
start. It
where it
did not
began. That's why
start.
HB said she
We
was
gave
gonna
our
talk
opinions. We gave
Hold
our
on,
opinions
Lab.
after
Here we
listening to the
go.
clips
Ain't
as
one.
we was listening to the clips, and then started listening to the live. Nobody was laughing at the calls whatsoever. Whatsoever.
Erica, whether
HB
you was
led the
laughing at the
laughs. So
You
if
were
you're
calls
gonna
or
very
whatever,
clock
you was
it
insensitive.
correctly,
laughing.
laugh.
So
You were
let's
very
clock
Clock it
it. Would
correctly.
insensitive,
you
and I
be
do
Can
hope
we
you feel
hear?
it.
Can we
I
if
hear
do
you're
hope
Lab
you
not
now?
feel it.
Can we hear
agreeing?
I
Lab?
hope you feel it.
Let
I
me
Hold
hear
hope you
on,
feel it,
Lab.
because
Erica.
she literally started her sentence off with addressing me.
Yes, can
So
we
I
hear
don't give a
Lab?
fuck. So can you hear me?
Y'all
Because
welcome AJ. Yes, go ahead. Y'all welcome AJ and Sarah Joe. To the newsroom. Go ahead, Lab.
okay. So the thing is, HB had already planned on clocking him. When we listened to the recap, when I listened to the recap, Erica is who I heard kicking off the laughter. Okay. Now, regardless of if you were sent a recap of HB laughing or whatever, I really would love to hear it because HB had a issue with what they said up in their live. But the thing is, what I don't understand is how it's such an outrage. Like, how can you not just say, "Well, damn, you know what? Maybe I was wrong." We really have an issue with just saying, "You know what? I probably did do some fucked up shit."
Right.
You go ahead and send me the entire clip, and I'm still gonna say it's okay to say you fucked up. Me,
So
perfect example.
hold on, Lab. So what we're saying as
Hmm.
a whole is that because what Erica is saying is that she started her laughter from somebody else's laughter. So what we're saying as a whole, it shouldn't have been no laughter, correct?
No, I can't tell. I cannot tell nobody what to laugh at. I just told AJ this morning when she was saying, "Do you hear me?" On that protest, baby, it was everything to me. But I think, and somebody just said in the comments something really important. Yeah, I do laugh at a lot of shit, but I'm not no fool.
Right.
You ain't never heard me
I'm
laugh at
trying
no.
to get this
You never
understanding
heard me
because they
laugh at
did
no.
break the clip. Okay, so they did send me separate clips when it comes to this whole thing. So I thought Erica started it as well.
Erica did start it. I don't. A funky pair of
What
lips will tell
Erica is,
you
hold on,
anything.
but what Erica is saying is true because they did send me the HB portion.
Okay, so you have a clip of HB laughing at the protest.
No, that's what I'm saying. She
Okay,
was not
that's what
laughing at the
I'm telling
protest.
you.
It was true what she was saying about.
Listen to what I'm saying to you, Manny, though. Me talking to AJ about her wig is different from being in a live where y'all saying, why she saying no justice, no peace? Why protests don't even do nothing? Why she so loud? And the comments literally
Got
attacking
to,
her.
yes, yes, that
The
is a
thing
difference.
is, I
Yes,
can
that
have
is a
my
difference.
opinion
Yes.
too. I can have my opinion too. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's the picking and choosing for me. Certain people give their opinion, and it's like, oh yeah, go ahead and clock it. I give my opinion. This, you know what I'm saying? Certain people give their opinion, and it don't fucking matter. Just how Libra tried to get up there yesterday and say the names that we're supposed to care about, and was told to shut her big ass up. So
Now
again, it's about the who.
I do agree with the extra commentary that was not needed. I do agree with that.
shit wasn't
Okay.
needed. So Erica coming in here acting like, oh, I didn't laugh at this and laugh at that. We all heard the motherfucking clips. And instead of saying, you know what, y'all, we probably was a little fucked up, regardless of whether we like her or not. She did some upstanding shit. You rather double down on, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Well, you know what? Do that. But just know that that's the bullshit.
And they're saying that the HB clip was after Erica's, meaning that HB
Erica,
said something
I don't give a
apparently
fuck what
later.
you talking about. I was there.
Well, they just said in the comment, because I don't know which order the clip went in, but they're saying that the HB part was after. HB was first. Okay, so I need my mods. If y'all are gonna say something, okay, because I'm trying to trust my mods. So my mods just made a comment. So okay, AJ is actually here. Oh my God. Okay, let's go ahead. Cause I'm got so many comments coming in. So
Thank you, AJ. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
because Erica
Thank
is
you.
saying they was speaking to the clip with HB down. Okay, so y'all welcome AJ in. Again, amazing job, AJ and the JJs, you, Royale, and Libra. Shout out to you three ladies. Amazing job, amazing job. And to the JJs, definitely so. I'm being for real. That's what I literally just told y'all the honest truth. I just said I was reading one of my mods comment. I literally just said that. Like I said, I trust my mods. If my mod got it wrong, I was reading their comment. Go ahead, AJ.
Sorry, Manny. Everybody and their mama messaging me. I know I probably should not be up here, but I wanted to just take a second to say thank you to everybody that understood our purpose and why we did what we did this weekend, y'all. I want to be clear that we did not know about Jordan Hill until that moment at the sheriff's station when the police officer asked about the boys. He called them boys, and I went to be clear about him calling them boys. And we heard about what had happened to Jordan Hill. Had that not happened, we would not have known. So I thank y'all for rolling with the punches this weekend. His name is Jordan Hill. I heard that Manny, you might have not got correct information on what his actual first name was. It's Jordan. His name is Jordan Hill.
Yes.
I just appreciate y'all so much. One
Wait,
thing,
okay, so hold on, AJ. I'm glad you said it. So can you make clear your original reason to go into Mississippi?
sure. Manny, do you remember telling me that we might have had some issues with safety when we got to Mississippi?
Yes.
Okay. The reason for that is because we've been planning this trip for months. We started with Michael Jenkins. He's a black man who was brutally beaten. Him and his cousin Eddie Parker were brutally beaten by the police in trying to help one of their white, friends who got a medical condition. The Goon Squad, run by Brian Bailey, Sheriff Brian Bailey in Rankin County, is where we started. And then one day in all our true crime, and on Thursdays, we found this flyer with all these other names. DeMonterio Gibson and Rasheem Carter and Trumaine White. And I mean, just Bridget London Hall and just so many different names. And so we started kind of going down the rabbit hole on who these people were. We figured out that they were all from Mississippi. So then we was like, well, dang, it got to be something up with this. And we want to know, we want to be involved. So we plan to go. And so for the next 4 weeks, we just researched every person on that flyer in depth on Thursdays. We went through each and every last victim. We talked about their stories, the peace that their families have yet to been able to gain from not having any justice, just all the things. And then we took that ride.
Okay, I appreciate that because I was unclear as to the young man and the name that they're saying now, which is the Jordan Hill, because I do remember your crime saga and you going into it and all like that. And that's why I was telling the people that you had led us up into it. But I did not know about Jordan Hill, and you just cleared that up as to that came once you actually stepped foot in Mississippi. So that was just an addition to the cause that you already was out there for. So yeah, y'all. But that is true, exactly how she just laid it out. Yes, it was some stickiness that happened on the app, but she was taking us through the various stories.
And I also want to be clear about a little bit of the timeline. I don't know how we're confused, but I went and looked for myself. Thursday is the only day that I was boots on the ground protesting. Thursday, the only day. Thursday, I clicked the live button as we got to every location. And every time I clicked the live button, Breaking, Susu, HB, and all the JJs were there. Hundreds of them. They were all there. So I'm not sure when, where, or how we got mixed up in that, but that is the truth of exactly what happened. Now, the conference day, I didn't even go live until way later in the afternoon. And we all know that conferences have speakers. And so people are welcome to come in and watch the speakers. But that's all that we were doing. There was no protesting happening on Friday. And I also want to add that I don't have one member of my team, friend, or just support that did not show up and show out for me in every single way that they could over this last weekend. And not just me, but Royale. The support was not just seen, but it was felt from Breaking, Susu, HB, Drop Queen, Trina, Imp. Oh man, the list goes on and on. I laugh. Auntie Bone Collector now. I more than appreciate each and every last one of y'all. And even for those of us who thought that we could find moments like my hair funny, here's what I will tell you. If it were ever you, I can promise you that I will show up, and I can guarantee you I will not care about my hair. And I can almost promise you it will not matter to you at all. Thank you, Manny, for your time. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
Well, AJ, I just want to give you one final before you leave. So, big ups to you, Queen, for everything you've done. You know how the messy newsroom go. So people did reach out from the display as a whole. That I'm gonna say we, and I wasn't even on here this weekend, but as a whole that we displayed from the protest. Some supporters did not like it at all. They felt like we was insensitive. They felt like that we did not care enough. And they felt like that, per se, our messy talk outshined the actual event. But I do want you to know you did an amazing job. You got our attention. People are actually talking about supporting the next one. And that's all we can really look for in these instances. So you keep being great, Queen, and keep rocking and talking.
Somebody said, AJ, don't be screaming at your phone later on. I probably will be. And I'll still go back to Pike County and scream at the sheriff about your baby if you need me to.
Yeah.
I love y'all. Y'all be great.
All right, Queen. So there y'all have it, y'all. We got the main message from the Queen herself, AJ. So yes, it was sticky on this app, y'all. That is my time for today. Yes, it was sticky on this app. And just like Drop Queen said, and Drop Queen was able to come to the box and kind of make y'all aware with addressing me. That is also how some of the comment cousins feel when they're watching us during different times. They feel like maybe we're not supporting in a way. Maybe we're taking away from the things. They did give me a list of names and I did repeat those names. It is what it is at this particular point because we did get some movement within the conversation. So yeah. Y'all still trying to, okay, let's see. Yeah, you can let them up. So that's all we could really ask for. We do got to be mindful of the audience that's watching because again, they have to soak all this up that we do give them. And as I always say, let on the gas, let off the gas. Know when to let off the gas. Especially like this, y'all definitely have to know when to let off the gas. I don't know really where the broken parts came in, but there were definitely some broken parts. And the audience caught it. And as we see come Monday, people still feel some type of way. Go ahead, Rose.
So I just wanted to come up because since everybody is in here, I had got the dates wrong and that's my fault. So that's my mistake. So I can be accountable for the fact that I had the dates wrong. Because I would never want to be as loud with the dates where I thought that the dates were I thought that I was accurate in the dates that I said, and then she just said what the dates actually were. So I can be accountable for getting those dates wrong.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you. So yes, y'all, a lot went on. Only thing I would suggest is that, and AJ cleared it up. So AJ literally cleared up how people might have felt watching the weekend. She cleared it up and she said she received overwhelming support. She said she received overwhelming support for her event. And that's all we really, really ask for, is that you show up and support in ways that you never have. So until next time, y'all, let's just be mindful of what we're doing and discussing, because things can get sticky, y'all. Apologize for what? I'm not apologizing. The point was to hear what we heard. Y'all had a whole weekend to get it together. Y'all had a whole weekend to get it together to where it shouldn't have been news. So why would I apologize if y'all truly engaged through a whole weekend? And I didn't get nothing wrong. Y'all just cleared up what everything was. That's it. That's all. And AJ herself cleared up the major thing, which was she received overwhelming support. And that's what it's about. She cleared up the biggest part, is that she received overwhelming support. But here in the newsroom, I do have to do my part as well by giving you what the people want. Okay? Right, you said she didn't. Again, they had to clear up. They had to clear it up. I was definitely going to stand in what the people felt like. So like I told you, Manny can take that hit for giving y'all the news, getting the answers that you all want. I can take that hit. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. So you got to realize that's what the newsroom is for. I come out, I make statements from what the people want, and then we get answers. And the biggest part was answered. Just like Drop Queen came up and said about being insensitive. I'm happy she said that, because that's exactly how people felt from the weekend. The difference is they might not jump in the box to tell other people that they feel like this is insensitive. You get me? The same thing happened. Only difference is y'all just witnessed Drop Queen be able to tell me that she felt like I was insensitive. But everybody doesn't be able to get that exchange. Everybody doesn't feel comfortable like they can join the panel and tell a host, oh, I feel insensitive by you all doing what you're doing now. And as y'all know, I probably am taking a hit from a lot of people from me saying what I had to say. And that's okay. That's okay, because just like Drop said again, I got to keep using her name because she stood up. Even Lav came and spoke to as the people. She said she witnessed so much this weekend, and plus it's being messy talk. That is an element. You even heard from Drop herself say that she could decipher between the two actions that were happening, but that does not mean that everybody can decipher. That does not mean that everybody received it in the same way to be able to say, I understand that they were doing something great, and I can separate that from the messiness of it all. She didn't say what? She didn't say what? What she didn't say? No, a lot had happened this weekend, y'all. So again, a lot had happened this weekend. I didn't know Drunk was gonna come up and say that, but again, she said it, and that's why I had to point out to y'all, everybody's not gonna be that bold to come up and address what they may see as insensitive. Y'all already know that. So that shouldn't be nothing new if I say, well, everybody's not gonna jump up and say something about being, addressing an issue. Because again, it goes back to what Lav say, this is messy talk. You might get cursed out or something. Somebody might say something that's disrespectful to what you say. Everybody does not want to have that encounter. Everybody doesn't want that embarrassment. You get me? I didn't know AJ literally just came and told you. Did y'all not hear exactly how I didn't know? AJ just literally told you how the lineup happened. She told you that Jordan Hill's name came about when she actually got there. Everything that I was speaking to was beforehand. So that's why I didn't know anything about the young man. Because she just told you what I was witnessing and explaining to y'all. I was in the saga of what she was already talking about. So for me, when I did hear this name, like today, it is a new name to me. It was a new name the weekend. I didn't know anything about it until she was saying it. And I'm thinking in my head like, wait, is this the same thing she was talking about coming to Mississippi? Okay. It is what it is. I mean, hey, y'all can do the work, the Lord's work again, honey. And do a whole week of Manny got the name wrong. Jordan Hill. Y'all can do a whole week of that. Like, what am I supposed to say? Y'all witnessed me get the name wrong and now I'm making it correct. No, I don't want to disrespect anybody, but I also am not one to run from when y'all are trying to address me about me mistaking somebody's name or misspeaking somebody's name. Yeah. So y'all might be new in here. For those who know Manny, y'all know Manny skims. I say that all the time. Y'all have witnessed me say different words and different things. I skim. I've never not said that to you all. I skim when I read. I learned that many, many years ago and I still do it. And that's why they teach you in school. Don't skim over the stuff.
Manny, I just came up here to tell you they can never make me hate you. And I love you real bad.
I love
Like,
you
not in a
too.
crazy way. Not in a crazy way, but they can never make me hate you. That's all.
I'm telling you. So that's what it was. I mean, those who know, you talking about, and you read your comments often. So Candy, you don't be here. I can tell you that. So the things that y'all are telling me, this is how I know I can tell y'all don't be here. And I'm going to stand on it. You don't be here. You don't be here. If you can actually say that I don't skim, then you don't be here. If you can actually say I don't mess up words, child, you don't be here. You don't be here. You don't be here. Sometimes I get it directly correct from me skimming, and then sometimes I get it wrong from me skimming. Y'all witnessed the moment of me getting it wrong. His name is Jordan Hill. You say you get streamed often. We hear you read the comments, Manny. Lord. Again, if you were listening to me from a streamed live, again, you don't be here. How do you even know that I read the comment correctly? Is what I'm saying to you. I already don't be here. If you don't be here and I'm being streamed, how do you even know I read the comment correctly at that point? Yes, I read comments. They gonna stay stuck on that. Just like the weekend. And that's why the people spoke out. Now y'all can accept my wrongs and me saying the name correctly now, or y'all can stay focused on y'all feeling like I did it purposefully. Purposefully, like, again, like I told Trina earlier, think about what you're actually putting out there. I told Trina the same thing earlier. Think about what you're actually saying. Is it I purposely want to do that to get what out of it now? To get what out of it? What do you apologize for? You make the correction and say the correct name, Jordan Hill. What do you apologize for? You say the correct name, Jordan Hill. You make people aware you did it purposely. Do y'all see what y'all are writing? You purposely tried to police those people in the way they supported. I purposefully tried to police those people in the way they supported.
See, he just read that wrong. It's purposely, not purposefully. Just saying.
Oh my God. Okay, so oh my God, don't do that right now. Oh my God, no. Damn girl. Oh my God. But no, what was I? Girl, you done threw me out on my girl. I done did that. So anyway, the point was, again, to call it out. They cleared it up, so you have what you have. I'm not taking anything back because AJ cleared it up. She said she was supported overwhelmingly. That's it, that's all. All right, go ahead, sweet and simple. We out of this thing.
I don't even never mind.
You say call it out. Call out the fact that y'all spent a weekend arguing when there was other things to do. That's what the people want called out. So why you lie? Lie about what, sweet diva? What I lied about now?
Before you get out of here, I just would like to do one last plug for the day, guys. Don't forget to get the subscription box. There are 3 different subscription boxes. You can also cash out Manny at Manny or MUA, or you can just come in here and gift him, and all proceeds will go towards the docu-series. Have a good day, Messy Newsroom.
Thank you, Not I lied on AJ Friends. Hey, tell them to get it back in HB's blood. That's what you do. Tell them to get it back in HB's blood. That would